Imagine being trapped in a metal tube hurtling towards the sky, when suddenly, chaos erupts around you. This is not a scene from a blockbuster movie, but a terrifying reality that could shatter lives in an instant. And it is not about scaring you, but just putting you on alert. January 2025 at Gimhae Airport in Busan was anything but ordinary. An Air Busan plane, moments from taking off for Hong Kong, transformed into a scene straight out of a nightmare. Without warning, smoke and flames burst from an overhead bin near row 28. A passenger's power bank had ignited into a ferocious blaze. In an instant, panic exploded throughout the cabin. Screams filled the air, flight attendants surged into action, alarms blared, and the ominous crackle of fire reverberated like a death knell. This wasn't merely a near miss, it was a catastrophic wake-up call for the entire airline industry. The crew reacted with lightning speed, launching an emergency evacuation that saw 169 passengers, 6 crew members, and a maintenance worker slide down the emergency exits to safety. Within minutes, firefighters arrived on the scene and doused the flames before they could spread further. Although 7 people sustained minor injuries from smoke inhalation, the real terror lay in what might have happened. Had this inferno erupted mid-air, the outcome could have been truly a catastrophe. Fast forward to today. The aftermath of that explosive incident still echoes through every terminal and tarmac. Airlines are on high alert, tightening their grip on safety protocols. Even though not all airlines have new power bank rules for 2025, but some do. That's right. So check with your airline before you book that flight. In practice, airlines and security teams are playing by a much harsher rulebook now. So, if you're planning to fly with a power bank, you need to be crystal clear on the guidelines because this time, they mean business. Here's the no-nonsense breakdown. Rule number 1, power banks are strictly carry-on only, no exceptions. If one catches fire in the cargo hold, there's no one around to put out the flames. Rule number 2, size is everything. If your power bank is under 100 watt-hours, usually below 20,000 mAh, you're in the clear. But if it falls between 100 and 160 watt-hours, roughly 20,000 to 32,000 mAh, you'll need explicit approval from the airline. Anything over 160 watt-hours? Forget it. It's not getting on board under any circumstances. So, while the rules haven't officially changed on all airlines, the message is loud and clear: fly safe or face the consequences. Your next flight could be your last safe trip. If you don't double-check your carry-on, you might just become the headline of the next viral flight disaster. Here's your reality check. If you try to sneak your power bank into your checked bag, think again. Airport security officials aren't playing games. If they find it, you won't just lose your power bank, you might lose your entire luggage. This isn't just about following outdated rules. It's about avoiding a catastrophic incident that could land you in the midst of the next aviation nightmare. So, before you pack a single item, make sure every piece of your gear is compliant. Your safety, and that of everyone else on board, depends on it. The Air Busan fire wasn't merely an urgent alert. It was a full-blown alarm for the airline industry. And now, your carry-on bag could be the next ticking time bomb. Choosing the right bag isn't just about convenience. It's your ultimate travel hack. Let's break it down so you're completely set for 2025. First things first, size matters. In the US, most airlines enforce a strict 22 by 14 by 9-inch limit, about 56 by 36 by 23 centimeters, and yes, that includes handles and wheels. But if you're jetting off to Europe, brace yourself. It's a free-for-all. Every airline seems to have its own set of rules, so you've got to verify the specifics for each carrier. Europe is working on standardizing carry-on sizes to a proposed 55 by 40 by 20 centimeters. But until that's locked in, recheck your airline's requirements. Trust me, you don't want to be that person forced into a last-minute gate check. Now, let's talk about luggage features. Picture this. You're at security, and you're frantically rummaging through your bag while everyone stares. Not the image you want, right? Avoid that nightmare by opting for a carry-on designed with built-in organizers, expandable pockets, and a dedicated laptop compartment. Sure, designer bags might look cool, but unless they magically upgrade you to first class, they're just not worth the stress nor hassle. And here's the real kicker. Recent estimates suggest that around 60% of carry-ons on the market might not meet the new, stricter guidelines airlines are gearing up to enforce for 2025. Even if your bag is tagged as airline compliant, it's essential to double-check those dimensions. Better safe than sorry, right? Pro tip pack for the pickiest airline you'll encounter on your trip. A little research now can save you a world of headaches later. Size is only half the battle. Weight is also very important. That's where things get tricky. Most airlines cap it at 8 to 10 kilograms, or 17 to 22 pounds, but enforcement is all over the map. In North America, you're often fine as long as you can hoist your bag into the overhead bin without looking like you're auditioning for a strongman competition. But budget airlines in Europe and Asia? They're not playing around. Your bag might be weighed at check-in or even right at the gate. The golden rule? Always check your airline's policy before you pack. And don't even get me started on checked luggage. Go over the limit, and you could be hit with fees that make your trip feel less a vacation and more financial penalty. We're talking up to $100 per bag. If your luggage is bursting at the seams, it's time to rethink your packing strategy. Are you worried about luggage weight? Here's a little hack for you. Wear your heaviest items. Think jackets, hoodies, or boots on board. No, it won't win you any fashion awards, but you'll dodge those weight fees like a pro. Plus, planes can get chilly, so you'll thank yourself when the AC is blasting. Another pro tip? Grab a small luggage scale. Weigh your bag at home and spare yourself the drama of unpacking in front of a line of annoyed travelers at the airport. Trust me, no one wants to be that person. Let's now discuss personal items. Believe it or not, this could make or break your next trip and turn it into a whole other nightmare. Your backpack, laptop case, or purse has one job, and that is to fit neatly under the seat in front of you. Choose wisely, because this is your last line of defense against overpacking chaos. Think you've got your carry-on game figured out? Think again. Most airlines cap personal items at 18 by 14 by 8 inches. But here's the catch. Smaller planes or budget airlines might demand even tighter restrictions. A couple of inches could mean the difference between breezing through and paying a hefty gate check fee. Let's break it down so you're never caught off guard. Here's the deal. Most airlines only allow one personal item per passenger. That means if you're juggling a purse and a laptop case, you'll need to combine them or leave one behind. And it doesn't stop there. Some airlines impose weight limits on personal items, usually around 5 to 7 kilograms. Overload it, and you're in for a showdown at the check-in counter. There are certain exceptions you should know, and this is great news for those who are medically challenged. Specific items don't count toward your carry-on limit. Medical gear like CPAP machines, baby supplies like strollers, and duty-free purchases are often exempt. Just make sure to notify the airline in advance and have any necessary paperwork ready. Duty-free items must be sealed in tamper-evident bags with a receipt, and small essentials like cameras or umbrellas usually get a pass, as long as they fit under the seat. Picture yourself soaring at 30,000 feet where every second counts and one overlooked detail can plunge your journey into chaos. In this high-stakes game of air travel organization, savvy packing and staying charged are your secret weapons. Ready to become an in-flight mastermind? Let's continue. Staying organized is your first line of defense. Here's a pro tip. Choose a bag with plenty of compartments to keep your essentials, passport, snacks, electronics, neatly separated and easy to grab. This simple strategy will save you time and stress during those nerve-wracking security checks and rushed boarding calls. Now on to the infamous 311 liquid rule update. Yes, the TSA still has its own guidelines, but here's the twist. Thanks to advanced scanning technology, that dreaded rule might soon be on its way out, at least at some airports. Picture a future where those tiny travel-sized bottles are a relic of the past. But don't get too excited yet. While airports in the UK, EU, and parts of Asia are leading the charge, many US hubs and smaller airports are still clinging to the old rules. Need a quick refresher on the 311 rule? Here it is. Every container of liquid, gel, or aerosol must be 3.4 ounces or 100 milliliters or less, and everything has to fit into a single quart-sized clear plastic bag. And yes, you're limited to one bag per passenger. The catch? The size limit applies to the container itself, not how much liquid is inside. So even if your bottle is only half full, if the container exceeds 100 milliliters, it's a no-go. Now brace yourself for the drama of dead electronics. Imagine this. You're at the security checkpoint feeling confident until the agent asks you to power on your laptop. You press the button, and nothing happens. It's dead. With that, your chance to bring it on board evaporates. Airlines are cracking down on dead electronics over concerns about faulty batteries. The bottom line? If your device can't power up on demand, it's not making it through security. Before you head out, charge up all your devices and pack an extra charging cable in your personal bag, just in case. And don't forget to check your airline's specific rules regarding batteries. Policies vary, and being prepared is far better than scrambling at the gate. Got smart luggage? That's great. But here's the deal. If the built-in battery in your smart luggage can't be removed, your bag might not fly with you. Airlines require that batteries be removable for safety reasons, whether your bag is a carry-on or checked. Features like GPS trackers, USB charging ports, and electronic locks are usually allowed, as long as the battery can be detached. In this high-stakes world of modern air travel, every detail matters. Stay organized, play it safe, and be prepared, because your seamless journey depends on it. Pro tip. Before heading to the airport, ensure your bag is airline approved. If you're shopping for a new one, choose a smart bag with a removable battery. It's a small detail that can save you a major headache. Let's face it, overhead bins are the VIP lounge of airplanes these days, and everyone's fighting for a spot. But here's the catch. Airlines are getting stricter than ever about who gets to use them. If you're not prepared, you could end up gate-checking your bag and watching it disappear down the conveyor belt. Let's make sure that doesn't happen to you. The overhead bin drama is another spectacle. Here's how it works. If you're flying basic economy, some airlines, like United or American, won't even let you touch the overhead bins. Everything you bring has to fit under the seat in front of you. Budget carriers like Spirit Air and Frontier Airlines will let you use the bin, but only if you're willing to pay extra for the privilege. And don't underestimate the importance of your boarding group. If you're boarding late, finding bin space is like searching for a parking spot on Black Friday. Packed flights and smaller planes make the situation even tougher. Here is a pro tip. Being one of the first on board can save you a ton of stress and ensure your bag stays within sight. Picture a high-stakes game where every inch of space is a battlefield. Your underseat area could be the secret weapon that saves your sanity, your valuables, and even your wallet on your next flight. When you're soaring through the skies, that seemingly insignificant space under your seat can be a total lifesaver. Want to dodge the chaos of overhead bin drama? Here's the trick. Pack a compact bag that slides effortlessly under your seat. It's your secret stash for fragile treasures or any item you'd rather keep within arm's reach. No fighting over space, no extra fees, no hassles. Now let's switch gears to duty-free shopping. Sure, the thrill of snagging premium liquor or designer perfume at a bargain sounds irresistible. But here's the twist. Those deals can quickly turn into a travel nightmare. Even if your duty-free goodies are locked in official stamped bags, airport security is on high alert for that infamous 100 milliliter liquid rule, especially when you're juggling connecting flights. Pro tip, don't even think about unsealing your duty-free bag until you've cleared all checkpoints. A single broken seal could lead to confiscation. And remember, these items count towards your carry-on weight. Overpack, and you might face extra fees or even be forced to check your bag at the gate. Different countries also enforce strict limits on duty-free items like alcohol, tobacco, and specialty foods. Exceed those limits, and you could be hit with fines or have your purchases confiscated. If you're flying through multiple airports, play it smart by shopping duty-free only at your final departure point. And always hang on to your receipt. It's your golden ticket to proving your purchases if any questions arise. For the seasoned traveler facing long-haul flights, preparation is everything. Long journeys can be grueling, but with the right gear, you can turn your cramped cabin into a haven of comfort. Let's dive into the essentials that will keep you refreshed, rested, and ready to hit the ground running. First up is the travel pillow. This isn't just any pillow, but a game-changing accessory designed to stabilize your head and neck. Engineered to attach snugly to your seat, it keeps your head from bobbing around, and many come with a built-in blackout eye mask to shut out the harsh cabin light. Trust me, this little marvel transforms your in-flight sleep, making those long hours not just bearable, but surprisingly restful. Ever wondered how to turn a cramped, chaotic flight into your own personal sanctuary in the skies? Buckle up! These travel hacks are about to transform your airborne experience into pure bliss. Imagine this. You're cruising at 30,000 feet, and the sunlight streaming through the windows is as harsh as a desert sun. Your secret weapon? A pair of lightly shaded sunglasses that not only elevate your style but also shield your eyes from the brutal glare. Now picture a foot hammock, a seemingly small accessory that, when hooked to your tray table, instantly turns your cramped seat into a luxurious business-class retreat. No more swollen, fatigued feet, just pure, effortless comfort. And speaking of comfort, noise-canceling headphones are an absolute must. Whether it's the relentless drone of the engines, the cries of a restless baby, or the constant buzz of cabin chatter, these headphones create a bubble of serene silence where you can watch your favorite movie, jam to your tunes, or simply savor the peace. Don't forget to pack an ultra-slim charger. Airplane plugs can be a real mystery, awkwardly placed or too flimsy for bulky chargers. A sleek, compact charger fits anywhere and ensures your devices stay powered without any hassle. Staying fresh is key on long flights, so throw in a small personal hygiene kit loaded with essentials like single-use toothbrushes, body wipes, and deodorant. Trust me, it's infinitely better than wrestling with the grimy airplane sink. And for those marathon flights, compression socks are your unsung heroes. They might not be glamorous, but they prevent swelling and lower the risk of dangerous blood clots. An absolute no-brainer when you're cooped up for hours. Finally, always have a stash of snacks in your carry-on. Airplane food is hit or miss at best, and airport grub can drain your wallet. Whether it's protein bars, nuts, or your go-to travel snack, a little extra fuel will keep you energized and stave off hungry moments. Pack these essentials and you'll be cruising through your flight like a seasoned pro, feeling refreshed, rested, and ready to hit the ground running the moment you land. It is apparent that airlines are changing their rules for 2025, but now you are armed with information that will help you to be ahead of the curve. If you found value from this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you have an airline or airport experience you would like to share, please do so in the comment section. Now, on to my final thoughts. Thanks for staying until the end. I do appreciate that. I hope you got some value from this video to prepare you for your next trip. Just so you know, we're here every single day with travel tips, hacks, and stories to help you navigate the skies with confidence. If you want to get daily videos, then hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. Please take a few minutes to check out the links in the description. Anything you purchase will help to support the channel. Thanks in advance for doing so. And don't forget to visit the YouTube shopping area below the video. I value your support. Please share this video with your friends and family. This is your host, Cheryl, saying goodbye for now. And until next time, happy travels!